Hi everyone, and welcome back to BS Rambles. As usual, I'm going to dive right into what you came here for, and that is my picks for the top heroes that are most unique in Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm is a game that has never been afraid to break the typical mold of what we're used to seeing in MOBAs in every aspect of the game. But I think this is where Heroes of the Storm shines above all other MOBAs. The heroes I'm about to show you are not just unique, but also very fun to play. Up first, we have a hero that breaks the most basic principle of MOBAs, that being that each player gets a hero to control. I'm talking about Cho'gall, who is a two-headed ogre from the Warcraft universe. What makes him so unique is that players work together to control this hero. Well, actually, one player controls the hero as the Cho side of him, and the other plays the Gall side as a mage, free casting abilities from their teammate's shoulder. Cho'gall is a seriously fun hero, and one that I always turn to when I want to goof around with friends, or show a new player the game, since they get the benefit of a first-person view of positioning. He has loads of talents and mechanics that require both players to work together to get the most value out of his abilities. Unfortunately, this high degree of teamwork contributes to why you almost never see him in solo rank play. Being attached to a terrible Cho who repeatedly runs you into your death is a pretty devastating experience, and the reason why my little brother is forced to always play Gall.
You're crazy.
Oh, I just suicided us.
Second, we have Abathur, who is a completely competitive hero whose mechanics are very hard to master, mostly because his playstyle is so unique to him that not many of the skills that you pick up playing regular heroes or even other MOBAs will transfer too well. He's basically this little Zerg slug that dies in like 2 hits, but he casts a symbiote on his teammates, or a hat as everyone in game calls it, which can grant buffs to his teammate and also allows Abathur to cast spells off the hat. He's almost like a low commitment Gall because he can change targets at any time he wants. Abathur excels at soaking lanes because he can gain experience from both his symbiote and his little sluggy self at the same time. He can also burrow, which allows him to move great distances almost instantly. I think good Abathur players are some of the most skilled and knowledgeable players in the game because they need to have great map awareness to be sure that their body is in a good position as well as the hat, and if they don't, they'll get punished by getting instantly killed. Finally, he has one of the most fun ultimates in the game. He can clone an allied hero and play as their likeness for a short duration minus their ultimate ability. This means that a really good Abathur player also needs to know how to play every hero in the game so that they can effectively choose and utilize whatever hero will best bolster their team in a given fight. Personally, I'm too dumb to play Abathur well, but if you're a megamind with lots of experience, he can be a very rewarding and unique hero. Continuing on the subject of heroes that I'm too dumb to play, we have Cho'Gall's polar opposite. You see, while Cho'Gall is one body controlled by 2 players, the Lost Vikings are 3 bodies controlled by 1 player. In a good player's hand, the Lost Vikings can be used to soak all 3 lanes, doing a full team's worth of experience contribution. This makes them very fun to play alongside because it means that the other 4 teammates get to roam together for ganks, do map objectives, or push lanes. A good Lost Vikings player can split up and cover the entire map's worth of macro control, using bribe to solo merc camps, maintaining presence in every lane, and knowing when to bring your units together to help in teamfights. The reason I can't play Lost Vikings is because keeping track of 3 units in 3 separate lanes along with objectives requires a level of skill and awareness that I personally don't possess. They do, however, offer a very rewarding playstyle to those StarCraft-esque macro masters out there. Last up, I want to give a couple honorable mentions to heroes that have particularly cool mechanics that I think would be a disservice not to mention in a video like this. First, we got Varian, who's a multi-class hero, which involves picking his ultimate ability at level 4, which can change him from a tank class to one of 2 very different melee DPS classes. We also have Murky, whose health pool is similar to Abathur. Murky places an egg somewhere on the map, and when you kill Murky, it only counts as a quarter of a kill, and he'll respawn at his egg a few seconds later. To score a full kill on Murky, you have to find and kill his egg, and then kill him to send him back for a full respawn timer. There's also Ragnaros, whose passive has him replace a keep or a fort in true raid boss fashion, and Rexar, who fulfills the World of Warcraft hunter niche by having control over a giant bear called Misha. And that does it for honorable mentions, so thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video like I hope you did, please do subscribe to my channel for more similar content. I really appreciate each and every sub, and as the channel is still so small, it really does make a huge difference for me. Thank you again very much for watching, and have a great week.